is Bill Ryan, and I want to welcome all of you to Seal Beach Leisure World, the opening ceremony of the library for the residents of Leisure World. I know it was a long time ago when you all heard that the County of Orange was having financial difficulty, and they made their decision that they're going to close our library. Right from that moment on, the Golden Rain Foundation directors and the mutual presidents and many residents began to call and said that they were really disturbed to hear that news that this library is going to be now closed. Mr. McCurdy, the president of the Golden Rain Foundation, at that time made the decision to appoint an ad hoc committee consisting of the residents of Leisure World and directors of the Golden Rain Foundation to look into the possibility and make sure that every effort was made to negotiate with the county or work some other ways to find a way to keep the library open. But through months of negotiation, hard work and effort of the ad hoc committee, which was headed by Mr. Paul Snow, he's right there and he's now the current chairman of the library committee. Working with the city officials, the county officials, and also looking into the Golden Rain Foundation treasury to see to it that we can find ways and methods to keep the library open. Well, I'm happy to report to you that the Golden Rain Foundation Board of Directors saw the wisdom of advancing the money from their capital fund to acquire the library and also the books and other items that are inside the library that you're going to see this morning. But there are so many people to thank, and so many people have given their time and effort working day and night, that Mr. Snow was leading that group to successfully close. And I want you to know many times during this negotiation, we knew that we had it, and then we knew it was not going to go through. I remember that day when Mr. McCurdy and Mr. Snow and some other members of the Golden Rain Foundation went to the escrow company to close the escrow. Until the last minute, we were not even sure if this escrow was going to close. But here we are, after that struggle, the library is indeed here for the residents of Leisure World. And this morning, we have invited many guests to come here and participate in this ribbon-cutting ceremony so that our residents can use the library starting today at 9:30 a.m. in the morning. Orange County Supervisor is here this morning, Mr. Jim Silva. We have the City Council members, Mr. Doan, Mr. and Mrs. George Brown are here. Mr. Brown is the City Council member. We did invite the City Manager, Interim Manager, Jack Shepard. I believe he's not here this morning yet, but if he comes then you will get to see him. And we also have the Orange County Public Library Manager, who was quite instrumental in assisting us and working with our committee in seeing that we could find ways to acquire this library for the resident, and that is John Adams. We also have the Executive Director of the Chamber of Commerce for the City of Seal Beach. That is Susan Davies. Susan? Yes. And of course, you know Mr. Snow, who has been so instrumental and worked so hard. And he's here this morning as the Chairman of the Foundation, Mr. Paul Snow. All of his committee members are here this morning. I'm sure here. Shirley Burns, Lynn Kaplan, Shirley Reimers, Ms. Tuttle, they're all here standing. I want to welcome you all for your efforts also on the committee. Another very important individual who was very much involved with this acquisition and negotiation with Mr. Snow and the Golden Rain Foundation, and that is President of the Friends of the Library. And you all know how important a group they are in making sure that the library succeeds for the residents of Leisure World, and that is Sheila Patterson. Sheila? And many other people you see here this morning are the members of the Golden Rain Foundation directors and the Mutual Foundation, Mutual presidents, and some of the other directors are here, and we have invited them, and I want to welcome all of you here. Indeed, it would not be proper to recognize the many hours that staff has spent and the department manager of the Golden Rain Foundation and who have been involved in this library have worked so hard to see to it that day comes when we open the library. All of the department managers are here this morning and participating in this overall opening library ceremony. Another individual that we hired at the approval of the Golden Rain Foundation, our librarian operations supervisor. Many people know as librarian, but we have given her the title to supervise this operation. And she comes with tremendous amount of experience, and she's here. She has worked very hard, and I want all of you to meet with her. That is Sharon and our address. Before we do the ribbon cutting ceremony, I want to invite Mr. Silva. Would you please come forward and say a few words to us? Thank you.
This is really a great feeling to be here, to know that this library will belong to the residents of Leisure World. And you don't have to worry about the county raising fees. You don't have to worry about the county ever shutting it down. This is your library. You're going to maintain it. You own it. And I can't express enough in the thank yous to George Brown. George, could you come up here, please? In negotiating, I told George, I said, if it were up to me, I am an official of the county, but I also represent the people of Leisure World. And if it were up to me, I would give you the library. Did I not say that? But the money was not mine to give away. We had to go through channels. And I said, George, please trust me. We're going to do everything we can to get the library to the Leisure World citizens at the best possible price. And we had a young man in our office. He was a summer intern. His name was Mark Larson. He is now a freshman in law school at Tulane University. If it were not for the fact that he were in law school, he would be here today. And I've got to call him to let him know that this finally took place. I don't know how many hours, days that man actually put in making sure that this library would fall in the hands of the people here in Leisure World. And also, John Adams. John, would you come up here? John works for the county. He oversees our libraries. But he realizes that there's situations where, because of the bankruptcy, we can't control the county assets that we used to. And we would have to turn this building over, sell it, whatever would take place. But he worked with the people of Leisure World to make sure that the library would end up where it is. Mr. Snow, could you come up here? If you want something to happen, you have to work hard. And Mr. Snow never gave up. He knew what was going to happen. He knew the people here would appreciate it. And because of these gentlemen, this library will remain in the hands of the Leisure World residents from now on. And for that, I'm very thankful.
We just have our interim city manager. I think he now joined us, Mr. Jack Shever. Jack? There he is. Thank you. That's the city manager from Seal Beach. Well, it would be very appropriate that the chief officer of the Golden Rain Foundation would come here and welcome all of you and thank each and every one of you for your efforts in participating in making this a reality. Mr. Howard McCurdy, would you please come forward?
Thank you, Bill. To welcome all you. I didn't have anything to do with this. I just appointed a committee and got out of their way, which is difficult for me, but I managed to do it. And I want to thank all that committee again and all the rest of the people who've done this marvelous work.
Thank you. And what we're going to do is we're going to have the ribbon cutting ceremony, and I want Mr. McCurdy and Mr. Snow and Mr. Silva, all of you to come forward here and we'll open it up so all of you can go in. We of course have refreshments, so we'd like you to join us. Well, today officially the Golden Rain Foundation opens the Seal Beach Leisure World Library for the residents of Seal Beach Leisure World. Welcome all of you here. The doors are open for all of you. Please come in and see what we have for you.
One more. Open your scissors. Okay, now I'm just screwing it a little bit. Oh, I was not supposed to be in it. Yeah, you are. Yes, you are. Well, then I'm gonna get over. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Okay. Welcome. Come on in, please. Yes, sir. We are indeed. Please bring your Leisure World identification card with you, so if you want to check some books out, it will be available for you. Sharon? Thank you.
We already toured the library.
Double whammy here, so love what's going on. I've got to see Art. He's done a really good job of working with the folks out there. Part of forward, so.
Yeah, it's a nice fun.
I saw the picture they married.
You press. All the time. Videotaping the production here today.
Oh, I can't win. I keep on trying to avoid him. It doesn't work.
Well,
Oh, what do you think,
everything
Mr.
works
McCurdy?
fine, huh?
Oh, yes.
That's great.
Not quite. We're checking out.
As I said, you take each book and sit down in front of the computer and put it in.
So the knives are ready to plunge into the back.
Yes, that's true. Donated his first paper. I have a letter on it.
I came looking for our Golden Age Foundation medical matches, and they're distributed.
Oh, yeah, they did. They put them up. Did you do that? Now,
Hello, my name is Sharon Arnold Rasp, and I'm the Library Operations Supervisor here at the Leisure World Library. We wanted to take this opportunity to take you on a tour of our library. We're really excited as far as the changes we've had and some of the collection things that we have altered for your better enjoyment as far as what we have. We're going to start here as far as the entertainment videos. As you see, we have 2 walls full. We have over 2,000 videos in the collection. We also have some nonfiction videos, and they are interfiled with the regular nonfiction books, so that way if you want to do a travel log on Scandinavia, you have the books and the videos all right there. As you can see as we scan forth as far as the room, we have a nice reading area here with our newspapers and periodicals. So we have current newspapers as well as the New York Times and the Press-Telegram, USA Today, Orange County Register. We have quite a few of the periodicals that we will be getting. They aren't quite here yet, but as you can see, our shelves are filling up. We have been very lucky as far as obtaining a subscription to Value Line. We do have that in the same location as it was before, which is in the bottom drawer of our desk. We do have a catalog for our videos. It's in alphabetical order as our videos are, so you can scan it at your request. We don't have a list at this time because not all of them are input into the computer, and we want to go ahead and we will be generating one after this is all completed. Thank you. As you go ahead and enter the Leisure World Library, you'll notice that we have a couple of signage. We are doing things a little bit different at this time because of the collection not being entirely in the computer. We're asking you to return your books when you first walk in at the reference area so that we can go ahead and take your name so we can properly credit your account, because we have some in paper as well as some in the computer. And of course, don't forget, as far as on the next desk in reference, we want you to definitely stop by and get your new Leisure World library card. You have your own library card, but don't go ahead and throw out the Orange County library card, because that's still available at Rossmore and Mary Wilson. So those of you that frequent that will need both cards. And if you go ahead, we'll walk into the large print area and our other reading area at this time. Walk into our other reading area. We have our new books. Over here we have new fiction and then nonfiction, new nonfiction. And we have our large print nonfiction section. As you go ahead and scan over, you'll notice behind me is all the other large print that are fiction, and they're alphabetized by the author's last name. On the top of the shelf with the yellow dots are the newest large print. It's amazing how many people have gone ahead and really utilized this. We had it wrapped around completely yesterday, and now, as you can see, more than half of the collection is already checked out. We're really pleased for that. All of our large print, we have about 850 books in the collection, so we do have a wide range of authors and as far as subjects. In this area, we also have our compact discs. Okay. This is our other reading area. As you can tell, we have artists on display in both of our areas from the art club here at Leisure World. We're very proud to be able to display some of the artwork that is for the local residents. We have our compact disc collection. It is gone ahead and divided up by the type of music, and the drawers are filled too of compact discs for your pleasure. Should we cut that? Okay. We're in the garden area now, overlooking as far as Leisure World. We have areas as far as for reading and tables and chairs as usual. We have our oversized area here on the south wall, and then we've gone ahead and dedicated part of the wall to westerns. Before, that genre had been stuck in the back, and we wanted to go ahead and explore your desire to have more. As you scan around, you'll see the next ones are our mystery genre. And in the racks following the mystery are our novels. Again, everything is alphabetized in this section by the author's last name. Along the side wall, we do have, as far as paperback, we've divided them also into genre, whether they're Western or mystery, romance, or fiction. Again, they are alphabetized, and we've put letters on them so that they're easy to find the one that you would like. Okay? Anything like that?
And if you want to sit at your desk to finish off.
Okay, as you can see, we have it well signage. We have, as far as the new books on the first aisle. We have our reference section, which is not up to par. We're going to be able to hopefully work on that and expand it so that we can widen our collection. Our newest encyclopedia is 1993, so we do want to give you up-to-date books, and so we will be enhancing the reference department as we can get funds. Our nonfiction book start over here in the 001s, and as you can see, we have proper signage as far as the numbers, as far as the Dewey Decimal System that we do have. Again, remember that the videos are interfiled in the Dewey Decimal order with the different subjects that you have. At the end of our nonfiction, we have our biography department, and all of our biographies are pulled out. They're all in the 92, and then they are alphabetized by the person's last name of who you want to look for. Thank you. Okay, as you can see, we do have a books on tape collection. It is going to go ahead and be ever expanding. We have it alphabetized by the author's last name. For instance, I just purchased, as far as Rainmaker by Grisham. We've got a new Daniel Steele, a new Lamar Spencer. We're going to go ahead and widen this. This is our fiction. And we also have a new rack that is as far as our nonfiction and cassettes, which is right behind you. Fiction collection. We do have our cassettes and our nonfiction books on tape that are all assembled again here by types and by subject matter. I hope you've been able to realize how well we've gone ahead and made this into a more spacious library for you, and hope that you will recognize that we've really wanted it to be the best we can do, because the participants at Leisure World deserve the best. And I hope you will enjoy our collection. If you have any complaints, feel free to let me know. As far as anything with a book tape or a video that is broken, we do appreciate you letting us know, so that way we can fix it before it goes out for someone else. So thank you very much, and I'll look forward to meeting you all.